auspicious month, Kartik month, Damodar month. So I would like to talk about Giriraj today because I have been waiting for a long to glorify Giriraj in front of Giriraj. So I know that Damodar month, everybody is willing to hear about Damodar Lila, right? And you have been joining in many classes. They are explaining about Damodar Lila. So I was just thinking that do a little different today. And so I'll try to glorify Giriraj today because this house is Giriraj's, right? Where he is worshipping very nicely. And Mataji is also here. He is also worshipping Giriraj very nicely.
Damodar Giriraj.
Okay. So first I would like to start with Mangalacharam. Om Agyana Timirandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Chakkuntam Yama Kashmir Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jana Bhutale Shayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Shakadantikam Mandayam Sri Guru Sri Jitapadakamadam Sri Guru Navaishnavasya Sri Rupam Shagrajatam Shradhara Gunatanvitam Tam Shajivam Shadekam Shabdutam Parijana Shritam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Pavanam Shahadana Lalita Sri Vishakanitasya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastite Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhaneshwate Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Varevacha Patitanam Bhavani Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Vishesha Shunyavadi Pashchita Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Gaur Pramanande, Hare Hare. So as you know that Giriraj is the manifestation of what? Krishna, from Krishna's heart, right? Krishna's heart. So I wish that it is just growing and growing, right? Anyone read the pastime from Garga Samhita, where it is mentioning about Giriraj's birth, both in Golok Vrindavan and also in Momo Vrindavan. So it was expanding so much, and Lord Krishna had to stop. That don't go. So I wish my talking time, Govardhan, Giriraj Govardhan will expand my talking time, because when I was searching to about Giriraj, there are a lot of information, lot of things that I was trying to put all together here, but because of the time, I wish I can share with you what I listed here. So Mataji was saying that I can also glorify about Bahulashtami, today Bahulashtami and Radha Kunda Wednesday. So glories of Damodar month, you know that this Kartik month and Damodar month, Krishna performed so many leelas, right? So what is the teaching? What is the teaching from Damodar Leela? So it is basically what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita in word. Krishna shows that one with Leela in Damodar Leela. Right? In Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, what is the ultimate teaching? Bhakti. Right? Bhakti. And he showed that like it is the demonstration. What he has explained in Bhagavad Gita, he showed to the Damodar Leela. That I can only be bound by love and devotion. So this is the, in short, the glorification of Damodar Leela. Next comes the Bahulashtami. I assume that you all know the story of Bahulashtami, right? It is the pastime where Krishna protect Gomata, right? So I was thinking that I will not go to the Leelas, but I will just mention what is the teaching we can learn from the Leela. So in Bahulashtami, we are celebrating appearance of Radha Kunda, right, today at Bahulashtami. But there are no connection between these two Leelas. There are two different Leelas. So in Bahulashtami, Krishna was protecting a cow. Like when we say Krishna has different name, right? Gopal. What is the meaning of Gopal? Protector of cow, right? Govind. What is the meaning of Govind? He who gives the pleasure to cows. And Govardhana. What does that mean? Huh? He who nourishes cows. Govardhana. And what is the Krishna's kingdom's name? Gokul. Gokul and Golok, right? So Gokul is also a place of cows, and Golok is also place of cows. So we can understand that cow is how much Krishna loves cows, right? So Krishna in the pranam prayer also, Krishna, what is the pranam prayer? It is also mentioned that Go Brahmana Hitaya. So Krishna is the also protect cow by protecting mother cow, and this is the Leela of Bahulashtami. And then comes the appearance of Radha Kunda. It is the manifestation of Radharani's love for Krishna. And Radha Kunda is Radharani herself. So there is a pastime also from where we can understand this thing. If I have time at the end of the class, I will share with you. But what I want to mention here that we are seeing in the calendar, it says that Bahulashtami and what is that? Appearance of Radha Kunda. Same day, right? But there is a contradictory. I was reading some literature from the scripture where they mention, like in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto 36 chapter verse 16. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur made the commentary, and there he mentioned that Shyam Kunda, Radha Kunda appear on which day? The killing of Arishtasur. And in the writings of Jiva Goswami, Gopala Champu, and in the commentary of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is a Laghu Vaishnava Toshani. There also he mentioned that Arishtasur was killed in the Chaitra Purnima. And Chaitra month is, English month is what? March and April. So it is says that it is not happening on the same day, but I just found that I wanted to share. I am also not qualified to explain those things. But what she said, Nita Shivini Mataji in her class, that why we are celebrating this appearance of Radha Kunda in the Bahulashtami day. She says that because Radha Kunda and Shyam Kunda was discovered by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu later on. So maybe that is the day when Gauranga Mahaprabhu discovered that one. But anyway, it doesn't matter that it appeared on the same day or not, but literature, scripture instructed the devotees to have a bath, Radha Kunda, on Bahulashtami day. It is mentioned there. So, today is the day, and next one is the Govardhan Leela.
Srila Prabhupada said not to take bath in Radha.
Okay, there you go. So, yeah.
Jump in Radha. You can take some water and sprinkle on it.
Yeah, that is different thing because the devotees were not properly behaving, taking bath.
Even then he said just sprinkle some water on it. Right?
So next week we are going to celebrate what? Govardhan Leela, and also Diwali, right? Damodar Leela happened on Diwali. And Govardhan Lila, so as I told you in the beginning, that I was waiting for this thing to glorify Lord Govardhan. So let's start with the pranam prayer of Giriraj. You can repeat after me. Namaste Girirajaya.
Namaste Girirajaya.
Shri Govardhana Namine.
Shri Govardhana Namine.
Ashesha Klesha Nashaya.
Ashesha Klesha Nashaya.
Paramananda Daine.
Paramananda Daine.
So I'll start with a verse mentioned in Venu Git in Srimad Bhagavatam. Anyone knows what is Venu Git? That is mentioned in 10th canto. Venu Git is that gopis were describing what is happening to the Vrindavan when Krishna entered Vrindavan with gopas and cows. Cowherd boys and go. And while he was entering to the Vrindavan, what was he doing? Playing the flute. So, with the sound of the flute, that there are so many things are happening in the Vrindavan, like the birds, the the trees, the rivers. There are some changes happening. So while explaining those things, they also mention about Govardhan. So let's chant that verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. Hantaya Madhiravala Haridasha Bhayo. You can do it or I can just do it. Hantaya Madhiravala Haridasha Bhayo. Yad Rama Krishna Charana Sparasha Pramadam. Manam Tanoti Shaha Goganayastayuryad. Pani Asavasa Kandara Kandamulai. Here is mentioned that, oh friends, this hill is the best among the servants of the Lord. Please remember this. This is the topic for our class. Oh friends, this hill is the best among the servants of the Lord, because this hill becomes jubilant by the touch of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna and who is Ram? Balaram. Lord Krishna and Balaram. This hill offers respect to Krishna and Balaram along with their cows and cowherd friends. How? By supplying them water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers and vegetables. See in Srimad Bhagavatam, this Venu Gita, it is explained that gopis are explaining this thing. But Raghunath Das Goswami more specifically says that who is actually saying this verse? Who is actually saying this verse? In his Govardhana Vasa Prarthana Dashakam. There she mentioned someone is calling Govardhana, which what is the term that calling Govardhana? Haridasa Vai. So in his Govardhana Vasa Prarthana Dashakam, Raghunath Das Goswami saying that Girinipa Haridasa Shreni Variyati Nama Mritam Buddha Mudita Sri Radhika Vakra Chandra. Very nice verse. It says that Girinipa means king of mountains. King of mountains. Haridasa Shreni Variya. Shreni means the class. So the best among the assembly of Lord Hari's servants. And who is saying this? This nectar name. What is the name? What is the Gira's name? Haridasa Variya. Okay. This nectar name flows from the moon of Srimati Radharani's mouth. So who is calling Haridasa Variya to Govardhan? Srimati Radharani. Okay. And it is saying that this is Amrita. Why it is saying Amrita? Because Somras is coming from where? Moon. Right? Somras is coming from moon. And here it is mentioned that Radharani's face is like moon. And what is she saying? This is the nectar. So Haridasha Varya is the nectar name of whom? Giriraj, Govardhan. So that and who is Radharani? Who is Radharani? The topmost devotee of Lord Krishna. So the topmost devotee of Lord Krishna is glorifying whom? Govardhan. And name him as a best among the devotees. So in this verse, we can find that Radharani is mentioning that what are the qualities a devotee should have. So what are the qualities? Serve jubilantly. Serve jubilantly means pramoda. When service to the Lord has been done, it should be jubilant. Not like that. I came here from Mangalarati and now it is 11 o'clock. Still my seva is going on. I cannot do it anymore. Right? Not like that way. Whatever you can do with bliss, with what is called ananda, do like that way. So, serve jubilantly. The second thing is, serve with everything. So, Govardhan is serving Krishna here with everything, his whole body. So, and the devotee should serve Lord Krishna with Kaya, Mana, Vakya. Kaya means body, Mon means mind, Vakya means words. Okay? And the third one is serve with respect. Serve with respect. Manam tanoti. But with great patience and tolerance. Tolerance. So carrying out the service without any complaint. Without any complaint. So we can take inspiration from Govardhan to serve the Lord in every condition. In all conditions. It's not like that. Something is going on in my family, I cannot serve Krishna and I need to take a break. So that is not the service. Okay? And the fourth one is serving along with his devotees, not only Lord Krishna. Serve along with his devotees. He served Lord Krishna along with his devotees. Saha go ganoyas tayor. What are the associates here? Who are the associates here? The cows, the cowherd boys, right? And how did he serve? By supplying them water for drinking, soft grass, caves to take rest, right? Fruits, flowers and vegetables. Okay? And the next one is, why did Lord perform this pastime? Govardhan Lila. I assume that you all know what is the Govardhan Lila. We lifted the Govardhan to protect all the Vrindavanvashi. But we need to understand, because whatever Lila Krishna is doing, always there is teaching. I was listening to Bhakticharu Maharaj's class recently, who was saying that Krishna's pastime is like a good drama. Good drama. Why? He was asking, what do you think in good drama there should be what? And people are saying that there should be good historian. And he says that you missed one thing. What is that? In good drama, there should be conflict. There should be conflict. So, in Krishna's Lila, you can see that if there is no conflict, there is no enjoy during the pastime, right? And he's saying that in Govardhan Lila, what I am saying, that Govardhan Lila, Lord performed. Why did he perform this Damodar Lila? Because Bhakticharu Maharaj was saying that in Lilas also there should have teaching. You have to learn, lesson something from that Lila. So in this Govardhan Lila, you can learn two things. I have some list, but main two things is to give pleasure to the devotees, and the second one is to protect the devotees. So here, two types of protection we can see. Whom do you think that Krishna was protecting in this Govardhan Lila? Huh? Devotees, and who else? Devotees I know. The
Cows, the cow boys.
Yes, all the Vrindavan Vashis. And who else?
Indra.
Huh? Indra. We always forget this thing. Krishna is also protecting Indra here. So this is the main thing we have to learn from here. So protect them. What is the two types of protection? First one is protect them from any kind of misery, right? Like all the residents of Vrindavan. And the second one is protect them by vanquishing demoniac activity, right? Demoniac activity or demoniac tendency. Like what we are seeing here in Lord Indra. What is the bad thing he was expressing? Right. So Krishna was vanquishing those things. So in Sri Upanishad, it says that Lord Krishna, there are two qualities. Krishna mentioned it is Shuddham and Apapaviddham. What are those two? Shuddham and Apapaviddham. Shuddham means it acts like antiseptic. It acts like antiseptic, and Apapaviddham, it acts like prophylactic. Prabhu will understand better than me what is antiseptic and prophylactic. So Shuddha, anything that comes in contact with Krishna will be purified. Okay? And Apapaviddham is nothing auspicious can touch, nothing inauspicious can touch Krishna. So here the antiseptic and prophylactic effect to be freed from any disease. So devotees who surrender to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna can rest assured. So what is the action protection of what is called Shuddham? Who are they that Krishna is protecting through Shuddham quality?
The devotees, the Brahmas.
So Shuddham is those like already attacked by the disease and then have the medicine. So Indra. And Apapaviddham is the devotees are there, nobody can attack. Right? So Shuddham and Apapaviddham. And the next lesson is that the ill effect of pride. The ill effect of pride. To teach a lesson about the ill effect of pride, what is that? The consequences of desiring to enjoy without honoring that to Supreme Lord. So what happened to Indra here? He was trying to enjoy, forgetting Krishna. So Lord Indra became blind out of pride. Just listen carefully. What is the effect? People, if we are not careful about the pride thing, that can be happen in our mind. So Lord Indra became blind out of pride because he wanted to be competitive to Lord Krishna. But as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Name Bhakta Pranashyati. So my devotees will never destroy or perish. He doesn't want his devotee to forget him. Will Krishna love that one, that my devotee will forget him? No. Thus he destroyed the actual reason. That for that reason he is or she is forgetting me. Okay? So how did he do that? Superintending his devotee means controlling everything. If you are surrender to Lord Krishna, Krishna will control you. Control you in such a way that there will be no impediment to come to him. For us, it may seem like, why did this happen to our life? We can think that this is not good for me, right? But Krishna knows well what is good for us. It's like, what is that called? In Weather Channel they are seeing.
Umbrella.
No, they are using the thing. Okay. So we can understand this from Lord Indra's example. Just think, this is the same Indra, same Lord Indra who went to Setadipa with Lord Brahma, Mother Earth, and with other demigods to request, right? Lord Vishnu, please come. Right? And Lord Brahma got the information from, because they are not able to talk to Vishnu directly. Only Lord Brahma can hear what is the instruction. And after hearing, Lord Brahma said that, okay, the Supreme Personality of Godhead will appear in the material world as Lord Krishna. So Indra heard that one. But now here, he is not recognizing. So do you know why this is happening? It is from Bhagavad Gita's teaching. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that there. How? Who can explain this? So he had the knowledge of Krishna at that time. Right? That is dadati buddhi yogantam. Krishna says that I will give you the knowledge, then from that knowledge you will understand me. And in other side, but the same Lord Indra forgets Krishna. Why? Because Krishna told, Matta smritir jnanam apahanam cha. Okay? I will take out the knowledge whenever I need. Whenever I need means it is for betterment of the devotee. So why did he take out the intelligence from Krishna? Because he was seeing that pride is overcoming, right, in his heart. So Lord Krishna doesn't want that there will be any place of pride or envy in his devotee's heart. Okay? Thus he did this for the betterment of Lord Indra. So what is the lesson here? The punishment from Krishna is also an expression of Krishna's mercy. Okay? So, but that doesn't mean that we can do anything. Whatever we do, and Krishna will take care. If Krishna thinks that he will give me punishment, he can do. No, not like that. So, we need to practice humility and be free from the proud of powers, right? And qualities, which applies for materially and also for spiritually. Why I am saying this? Because we are seeing that devotees also having pride in doing seva, right? I am doing this thing, I'm chanting 25 rounds every day. That is also not good. Okay, so pride can be there both for materially and spiritually. So we have to be careful. Okay, Krishna protects us from storms. That is from Govardhan Lila. Right? There are a lot of storms happening. And how Krishna helped devotee? By lifting Govardhan hill. So in our daily life also, sometimes we are seeing that the day is beautiful. And sometimes we are saying, oh, day is so gloomy, I don't want to do anything. Right? This kind of storms are happening also in our life. So what is the lesson? Where should we go? To take shelter of Krishna. That I am yours, do whatever you feel better for me. Okay, Govardhan Lila also teaches us simplicity of the surrendered soul. You have to be simple in your heart. How can we understand this? That in Lila you can see that when they were arranging the puja for Indra, and little boy Krishna was there and explaining what is called karma mimamsa, that why you need to do. So do you think that all the Vrindavanvashi understand those karma mimamsa? But did they oppose? No. They didn't oppose. They just listen what Krishna says there. Krishna is our Kanaya or something, and whatever he is saying is good for us. Just follow this. This is called simplicity. Why I am saying this? Because when we are preaching something, I came to so many questions they are asking me, that they are attending the class, so many classes, but still they are not agreeing that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they are trying to read more and more. I have to be confirmed that actually what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, what you are teaching us, what Srila Prabhupada says, actually Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Well, you can go and research for everything, but the only answer you will get, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that kind of simplicity you have to have in your heart. That is the first quality of the devotee. No complexity. No complexity. Then this is the first barrier. Okay? And next, now the main point that we are going to discuss is Hari Dasha Varyo. Means the best among the devotees. Hari Dasha means what? Hari is who? Krishna. And Dasha means servant. And Govardhan serves Lord Krishna. Why it says that Govardhan is the best among the devotees? Because Govardhan serves Lord Krishna completely. Completely. So I can ask you, you can give me so many names that they are the servants of Lord, right? You can start, Mataji. Say one name. Who is serving Lord Krishna? Servant of Lord Krishna.
The gopis are the best servants of Krishna.
Mataji. Gopas, okay. Hanuman, Narad Muni, right? So many servants are there who was Arjun or Pandavas, right? And Vishwadev also in indirect way. But in Srimad Bhagavatam there are 3 persons' names are mentioned as Hari Dasha. And those persons are, first one is Yudhishthir. Second one is, Mataji knows, right? Yudhishthir, and second one? Uddhav. And the third one? Govardhan. So why I am saying this in a 1, 2, 3? Because Yudhishthir Maharaj was serving Lord Krishna, because Krishna is maintaining the relationship with the devotees through different rasas, right? There are 5 rasas. So Yudhishthir Maharaj was serving Lord Krishna in 3 different rasas. What are they? Vatsala, because he was an elder brother, and Sakya is also discussing and spending time with Krishna as a friend, and the third one is Dasya. How can we say that Yudhishthir Maharaj served Krishna as Dasyava in Dasyava? Huh? No, in what is called that Jagya they did after, yeah. So they selected Krishna as the what is called
Priest.
yeah, and they were washing feet. Krishna's washing feet. So that kind of seva he has done. So Vatsala, Sakya, and Dasya, and one level higher, Uddhava, and serves in Dasya mode, but his service was more intimate to Krishna. How can we say that? Because Krishna sent him where? Vrindavan. Krishna's very dear place to meet the gopis. So anyone who wants to, if I'm saying that, yeah, you can meet my girlfriend or my boyfriend, you can say anyone, any friend, you can share with anyone. No. Who's the closest one, right? Who's the intimate one? So Uddhava has the Dasyava, but in a more intimate way. And the third one is Govardhan. Govardhan, why? He is best because he served Krishna with all 5 rasas. Not only that, he served Krishna with all 5 rasas, and he brought all the devotees who can serve in all 5 rasas. You understand the point? So he himself was serving Krishna with 5 rasas, and he also brought all the devotees who can serve in all 5 rasas. So that is the main thing Krishna likes. What is the lesson from here? That we can please Lord Krishna by bringing all devotees to him. So here I want to mention one thing, that when I'm saying that all the devotees to Lord Krishna, how can we differentiate devotee and non-devotee? Can we say that that person is non-devotee? I don't think so. Because all the souls have the connection with Krishna. I cannot differentiate. I am not in that level. So when I am saying that Krishna likes when we are bringing all the devotees to him, there should not be any differentiation. Like you are not chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you cannot come in our satsang. You cannot come to temple. Right? No, not like that. Because Krishna says that that does not behave. Krishna says that a devotee, it is from Srimad Bhagavatam, that a devotee who faithfully engages in the worship in the deity, in the temple, but does not behave properly toward other devotees or people. It didn't say only devotee. Na bhakta bhakteshu Chaneshu. Chaneshu means other one. So who not properly behave to other devotees or people in general, they are called as what? Materialistic devotee. So he who does that, he himself is not pure enough to be a devotee. So this is we have to be careful and remember that. And he served Krishna also 5 rasas that I already mentioned. And the 6th one, right? Radharani remembers Govardhana. Why Radharani likes Govardhana so much? Govardhan is very dear to Radharani. Do you know? I got this information from Amarendra Prabhu's class. He was explaining so nicely. Because he says that when Krishna was coming to the Vrindavan, like in Venugir, gopis were explaining so many things. But sometimes Radharani cannot come to Vrindavan, to meet whom? Krishna. Because of whom? Jatila and Kutila, right? She cannot come. But that time she was not able to come to Krishna. But what she is doing? Meditating on Krishna's which part? Lotus feet. Krishna's lotus feet. And here in this verse, what it is saying that Govardhana is jubilant. Becomes jubilant by what? Sorry? By the touch of lotus feet of Krishna and Balaram. So when Radharani is meditating on Krishna's lotus feet, he also see what? Govardhan. So that's why Govardhan is very dear to Radharani. And humility. Govardhan served Lord Krishna and his devotee with the mood of humility and jubilantly. How? He gave the shelter to the residents of Vrindavan from the fierce winds, from rain and hail, and from thunderbolts. 7 days and nights. Did Govardhan says that, oh Krishna, I am tired, I cannot do anymore. You find any other solution. Did he say that? No. He was there for the 7 days and 7 nights. This is the humility. And Radharani is also mentioning here, he was serving Lord Krishna jubilantly. That's what Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita. That is the instruction for the devotees. That devotees should serve Lord Krishna with this. Bhajatam priti purvakam. And that's the same thing Govardhan is doing here. Okay? And how can we know that? Because Govardhan didn't tell us that. I am so happy to do the service. How can we know that Govardhan was happy? That is from one lecture. He was mentioning like that way, and I got the connection. Actually, what is the answer for that one? People might ask that Govardhan is a part of Vrindavan, right? How come he is covering the whole Vrindavan? Did you ask yourself sometime why? Because this is the part of Vrindavan, and we are saying that all the Brajavasis are under Govardhan. How come he covered the whole Vrindavan Vasis? Because that Acharya explained that when Krishna lifted Govardhan hill, by the touch of finger of Lord Krishna, Govardhan feels so happy. And when he's so happy, he expanded. That's what I was mentioning in the beginning of the class. Maybe I can glorify like that way, that Govardhan is, my time will be expanded. Okay? So, Govardhan was expanding so big that all the Brajavasis were there under the... Okay. So now...
22 kilometers.
Yeah. Mataji, I'm not good at the numbers. I don't remember. Okay, thank you, Mataji. So now the main thing, right? Mataji, you are worshipping Giriraj.
Yes.
So I'm explaining Giriraj as devotee. When you are worshipping devotee, do you worship Govardhan as devotee or Lord Krishna himself?
I I perceived Govardhan is Govardhan Giriraj and Radharani because Guru Maharaj said my Giriraj is both Radharani and Krishna.
What about Shukanna Mataji?
Say whatever
Don't
you
be
say.
shy because we have the answer. We'll tell you.
Say whatever.
Serve him as a Krishna.
Right, okay. There's no, you are not doing any offense or anything. Yeah.
No right or wrong answer.
Yeah, no, there is no right and wrong. I'm just asking, okay? So now we'll know that the first thing, up to now we came to know that Krishna, Lord Govardhan is the devotee, that Radharani said. So now here are other things that in a story that when I was reading Garga Samhita, it is mentioned in there to glorify Govardhan Hill. The a story was mentioned there. A Brahmana boy named Vijaya went to Mathura to perform some rituals. Okay, people are going there, right, without having some understanding why it is good, auspicious place or not. On the way back home, he also went to Govardhan Hill, and unknowingly he just took a stone from Govardhan Hill, and he was just roaming around and here and there, and by that he complete the production. Okay, but he got the stone. So after that he is going back home. On his way he was attacked by a monster, and he was just running, but the monster is also running behind him. So he had the stone in his hand, right? What is the natural thing he will do? Throw that stone to the monster. And what do you think, what happened that time when he threw the stone to the monster?
Mataji, the monster got liberated.
The monster got liberated. Okay, and he was just surprised. What did I do? I didn't know anything. I just threw the stone, and that person got liberated. And he was asking that person, "Do you know what happened? Do you know what happened?" And that, but that, what is called that Siddha Purush. It is mentioned that is Siddha Purush, and he explained that you don't know that what is the stone, and it is you bought that one from Govardhan Hill, and he now explained that Giriraja Hare Rupam, because this is the glorious Govardhan Hill, the king of mountains, is another form of Lord Krishna. Hare Giriraja Hare Rupam. Okay, simply by seeing it, a person can attain the supreme goal of life. Simply by seeing it. So here it says that Krishna is, Govardhan Hill is Krishna himself. What is the second one? That is from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said himself when he was giving the Govardhan Shila to whom? Raghunath. Mataji knows everything. Raghunath Das and said that Prabhu kahe ei shila Krishner vigraha iharo seva karo tumi koriya agraha. Means what? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed, not saying, instructed Raghunath Das that this stone is the transcendental form of Lord Krishna. Worship the stone with great eagerness. Okay? And what happened next? When Raghunath Das was worshipping that Shila, এই মত রঘুনাথ করেন পূজন পূজা কালে দেখে শিলায় ব্রজেন্দ্র নন্দন. My hair is just standing. So it says that Raghunath Das began worshipping the stone from Govardhan, and as he worshipped, he saw the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, directly in the stone. So Govardhan is Krishna himself. Third one, that is Krishna said by himself. When the Govardhan Lila was happening, what did Krishna do? When the Govardhan Puja, not the Govardhan Lila, when the Govardhan Puja was happening, what did Krishna do? He was also did the parikrama, right? Parikrama with other cowherd boys. And he also did the puja. And at the same time, what happened? He manifested a gigantic form of different form of his own. And Krishna appeared from the middle of Govardhan hill and declaring what? Shailo Ashmi, Shailo Ashmi, Shailo Ashmi means what? I am this hill. I am this hill. I am this hill. And then he ate all the bhogas. So, Krishna himself is Govardhan hill. Now, the gopis is worshipping Govardhan hill as, say, Mataji only saying. What did we explain? Radhani says Govardhan is Haridas Varya means devotee of Lord Krishna. But Krishna himself says that I am Govardhan hill. Okay, so both ways are seeming says are valid. Okay, Govardhan is Krishna himself, and at the same time he is the devotee of Lord Krishna. So now our question back. I come to the back to my question that when we are worshipping Govardhan, what the mood should be? As Lord Krishna himself or as devotee? So I was looking for that question and I got the answer from Giridhar Swami. And he said that, I think the mercy we can get from devotee of Krishna is more than that the mercy we can get from Krishna directly. So how can we explain this thing? We can also explain this thing like when we are practicing Krishna consciousness, right? In the ISKCON and after getting initiation, who is the person we are following?
Guru.
Spiritual master, right? And when we are reciting Guru Ashtakam, what is saying there? Nikunjayuno, how is the tune? Nikunjayuno ratikeli siddhai yayali virju tiropekshaniya tatradi daksha dati vallavasha mande guru sri charanaro vrindam. I would like to thank to Amarendra Prabhu again because in his class I found that he said that when we are reciting Guru Ashtakam, we also need to read the translation in the Brahma Muhurta, right? So when I was practicing to read the translation as well, I found this answer here. So the spiritual master is very dear because he is an expert in assisting the gopis who at different times make different tasteful arrangements for the perfection of Radha and Krishna's conjugal loving affairs. Within the groups of Vrindavan, I offer my most humble obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. So the personal associate of Radharani are called whom? The personal associate of Radharani. Sakhis, right? Sakhis. And, sorry? Yeah, I'm coming to the next point. And their near assistants are whom? The assistant of Sakhis? Manjari. So here it says that Gurudev is assisting them. Then what is the position of Guru? Manjari. So, because they have no desire to enjoy Krishna personally. Manjari doesn't have any desire in his heart that I will enjoy time with Krishna. Rather, they are always ready to help Radharani associate with Krishna to assist that process. Okay, their affection for Krishna and Radharani is so pure that they are simply satisfied when Radha Krishna are together. So we are following our Guru Maharaj, who are the Manjaris, and Manjaris are the assistants of Gopis, Sakhis, right? And the Gopis are always trying to please whom? Radharani. And Radharani is always engaged in to please whom? Krishna. So, if you are in a process of to please Krishna, whom should you follow? Gurudev means manjaris, right? Manjaris. And by following the footsteps of gopis. And Radharani herself is saying here, Govardhan is the devotee, best among the devotees. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as devotee, we see that he is also, Krishna talked about Krishna Prem. But did he give that Prem to everybody? Who gave? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in a mood of, devotee. Right? So, whom worshipping is highest? Yeah. So, we all agree?
Yes.
Let's confirm from Lord Krishna himself. He said that those who are my direct devotee are actually not my devotee. Are actually not my devotee. But those who are the devotees of my servant are factually, or actually I don't know the term, so actually are my devotees. So, what should be the mood for worshipping?
If we are devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then it is okay? Instead of
Yeah,
Krishna.
but what is the, that's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, that Dasanu Dasha, right? Servant of the servants.
No, if we
Yeah, always. That is the process to follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, to follow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we should go through the devotees. Right? We should go through the devotees. You cannot jump to Lord Chaitanya, right? That's why there is a parampara system.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, and am I out of time? I'm not sure. I have some little thing to say. So, devotee, how in other way also we can see that how the worshipping of devotees is important. I was understanding this thing when I was reading the Leela from Garga Samhita and also our daily Chaitanya Charitamrita class. I just linked together. Devotees resides in Lord Krishna's heart. Okay. Another, where did we find that one? It is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, first chapter. That is a verse from, what is that? Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam, it is mentioned where it is says that the pure devotee is always within the core of my heart. Krishna is saying. The pure devotee is always within the core of my heart. And I am always in the heart of
My devotee.
then where the devotees resides? Krishna's heart. Now we can link this one with the Garga Samhita Leela. In the Garga Samhita, in birth of Govardhan hill, in the Goloka, nicely explained. I'll just read from there. I just wrote down from here. In that chapter, Narada Muni was explaining the birth of Goloka from Lord Krishna's body. The whole Goloka is actually emanating from Lord Krishna's body. The birth of Ganga, Yamuna, Rasa dance circle, peacocks, birds, lakes, forest, Leela Sarovar, breeze, Mathura, Dwaraka, Gopas, cows, everything came from Krishna's body. The world of Goloka manifested from Krishna, but Radharani requested Krishna to make a special, beautiful, secluded place for the nectarian Rasa dance. That is the request from whom? And Krishna should do what? Okay. So as the other gopis, watchman Krishna's love in the form of fire and water came from his heart. Sorry, I missed that one. So when Radharani requested to make the special beautiful place, Krishna said that, so be it. Okay. And thus saying, Krishna with his lotus eyes looked inside his heart. Okay. As the gopis, watchmen, Krishna's love in a form of fire and water came from his heart. Came from his heart. As a sprout came from the ground. Falling onto the ground of the Rasa dance circle, that love grew in a great mountain filled with many caves and swiftly moving streams, beautiful trees, flowers and birds. it was expanded so much. It was expanded so much that it was going to fill up the whole Goloka. And then Krishna at once stood up and slapped the mountain. What are you doing? Did I say to go up like that way? And stop. So Krishna slapped Govardhan to stop here. So we said that Krishna resides in the heart of, devotees reside in the heart of Krishna. And Govardhan takes birth from where? Krishna's heart. So we should serve as in the mood of devotee. So you can say that Govardhan is a devotee who took birth from Krishna's heart. As Krishna says, devotee resides in my heart. Or we can say that Govardhan hill is a manifestation of Krishna's love for Srimati Radharani, which has no bound to expand. Thus Govardhan hill is very dear to Radharani, that she resides in the Govardhan hill, near Govardhan hill, right? Radha, in the form of Radha Kunda, which is the manifestation of Radharani's love for Krishna, and it is very dear to Krishna. So Govardhan hill is very dear to whom? Radharani. That it reminds Radharani Krishna's lotus feet. And serves Lord Krishna and his devotees completely. Who? Govardhan hill. And Radha Kunda is very dear to Lord Krishna because it is the manifestation of Radharani's love. So that's it. I think I'm more than the time that was allotted for me. So I think I don't have time for that pastime. That why we are calling that Radha Kunda is Radha, Srimati Radharani herself. So can I end here? Or do you have any question? Thanks for your kind attention.
So Mataji, how can we serve Govardhan in a deity worship, like in terms of deity form?
You are asking for the mood?
Yeah, and like how do we worship? Because in some classes I heard like only Brahmanas should worship. Is there anything like that?
That is the highest level, right? Brahmanas, because they know how to worship. But if you have Govardhan Shila, that is my understanding, because it is, you can serve Krishna or devotees if love is there in your heart, right? So there are some rules that you need to worship, maintaining all the rules and regulation, right? That is there, that Brahmanas are doing. But if you have love for Govardhan in your heart and for Krishna, you can serve them, right? And by serving them, gradually you will get that level that I should. Because that happened to me as well. When we all joined Krishna consciousness in ISKCON, we were not vegetarian, right? So people were saying that I should not worship, in house or something like that. They are saying that. But when we started worshipping, it is gradually helping us, right? And also association of devotees are very important. So by associating with the devotees and with that mood that I am the servant of Lord, I should serve him, your consciousness will also elevated, right? And you will get that level to worship, maintaining all the rules and regulations. Actually, maintaining rules and regulations, sometimes if you are maintaining so strictly, that sometimes leads to a problem. Because if there is too many rules and regulation, there is a compromising of, what is that? Love. So yeah, you have to balance it. Like you cannot, like when I'm saying that too many rules and regulations, that doesn't mean that you will keep Govardhan on your lap and roaming around here and there. Not like that. There should be a minimum level of respect, right? How you are worshipping Krishna. So that was also that is the Raganuga Bhakti, Ragatmika Bhakti. There is other discussion that people, when we are seeing that people are saying that Jashodama is serving Krishna as his child. Krishna is also my child. So they are like holding Gopal at hand and just keep a cow like that. So we are not in that level. So Ragatmika and Raganuga, we are in the stage of Raganuga. We should follow the footsteps, not mimicking them.
Actually, we are also first of all Rupanugas.
Rupanugas, yeah.
Rupa Goswami, because he's a Manjari, like she mentioned. So we have to follow Rupa Goswami. That's how the Guru Parampara also follows. That's why they are called Rupanugas.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's it. Vancha kalpatarubhasya, Kripa sindhu